We're staying in room 321 at Hotel St. Marie in New Orleans over Mardi Gras. We came here Sunday and we are leaving Thursday, so that's 4 nights, 5 days. And we paid $14.25. There's 3 of us girls staying here. There is a 10% government rate, so I don't know what the final math is of how much cheaper it's going to be. Well, 10% off $14.25. Anyways, I wanted to do a video of the room 321. Has 2 double beds. One of the girls I'm staying with thinks that they upgraded all the rooms to queen beds, but I don't think that these are queen beds. But that's fine with us. It'll do. So Hotel St. Marie, when you first walk in, has these 2 double doors. That's actually a mirror. And that's where the closets are. It's not terribly good lighting. There's room up at the top, complete room. Shelf. There's no extra blankets though. It's not a problem for me, but one of the girls is a little bit chilly at night and she wants more blankets. So there's room for 2 suitcases. There's room for 3, but I didn't want to put mine in there and not be able to get it out if I needed to, for whatever reason. I just found extra toilet paper and Kleenex. We had to go down to the lobby earlier to get some because we don't like to have our rooms maintained while we're here. We just get towels as we need them. So this is mostly my stuff. I'm a hanger upper, and there is a in-room safe for free. It does have an ironing board. You know, if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hangers. So if for 3 girls, I don't know, it works for us. I've got a couple of outfits double hung though, but if you need more, you might want to bring your own if you're going to stay here for a longer time. But yeah, that's the entrance. It does have a cracked mirror, but honestly, I didn't crack it. I don't have 7 years of bad luck. To the right with us is light switch. That's to the one right above us in the doorway. That's the one we keep on when we leave, so we have at least 1 light on. This light right here goes to the lamp. Okay, so the bathroom is open on this side, which is great with girls because we can get ready while someone else is in the bathroom. So 1 sink, and again, 3 girls were making it work. I'm a cleaner upper, so every day I go in and just maintain this area. So I've taken what's that right there is the dish that the ice bucket and cups come on. And so I just put down a towel and put over toothbrushes and all of their hair products. It does come with an in-room hair dryer and another towel holder, so there's 2. Then there's open space underneath there. We made the suitcase rack. We took the coffee pot tray, and that's where my stuff is, so my bathroom needs are there. I've done some dishes, so they're drying down there. Because the hair products that they're using are super slick, I put the bath mat down here because I've already skated across this thing like 3 times, and I'm not here to get injured. Okay, so the bathroom itself, we got a tub shower combo. It's pretty small, but I don't know how much room you need. And then it's got heat lamps, so the lights when you turn them on are heated, which wildly right now it's like 30 degrees here in New Orleans. Towels. I got some extra hand towels because we don't want service, so I just grab them in the morning. We seem to use a lot of those to clean up. It's got a soap holder, just your regular sink, another soap holder. And it does come with, what is this? So like, it does have conditioning shampoo and it comes with lotion. It also comes with a bar of soap for your body and then one for your face. So it does have amenities, if you want to call it that. Now, the door is a slatted door, so there really is no privacy. It does have a hook at the top, but this is just, you know, everybody can hear you out there. There is no lock on the door. Us 3 girls, it's not a problem. But in the courtyard, one of the girls was talking to somebody and they're with couples, and they didn't appreciate not having a lock on the door. Which, I mean, I guess people know you're in there, but so I'm not going to go in there. I don't know. It really isn't a problem. Here's the ceiling. It's not molded. It's just, that's just a dark line, like unpainted something, but you know. I mean, the carpet could be redone because you can see, but I mean, we're right in the French Quarter. We're 1 street away from Bourbon Street. We don't hear any noise at night. We're not on a outside balcony. We're on the inside courtyard balcony, and there's no noise at night at all, which I'm very surprised. But I don't know. We just don't have it. So walk in to the main part, and then there's a double dresser. There's not much lighting in here, so I hope you can see. So one girl has this side, the other one has this one, and then they share this top part with you know, their stuff that they need. That does have a trash can there, and there's one also trash can in the bathroom, and flat screen TV. We have this fancy lamp that sometimes when you open and shut, of course it's not going to do it now, it turns on and off. Yeah, outlets here are not super, they probably need to be updated. That lamp turns on and off, and sometimes when we pull the plugs out of our iPads, the chargers are a little, you know, a little loose. This one's so I'm packed or unpacked into these drawers, and then my clothes are down there, and again I'm mostly hanging stuff too. We moved the TV over as far as it could and pushed it back so that we could have a little bar area. So you could make room if you wanted to have a little bar space, and then it doesn't block the remote because the little signal is right there. Then on the far side is where I put my shoes. There's an extra chair for stuff. And then on this side there's another chair to drape stuff on, and another table with the lamp. So they're sharing that, and that one over there is where my area is. So again, 3 girls, and you can see, I'm sorry if this is a little shaky, the beds, I mean, I think they're doubles. Here's extra space for storage, so she's got her bag with little clothes in there, clothes on the bottom. But you could line up your shoes underneath there too, and then use that as extra storage. There's pretty good storage in here. You know, you just have to make use of the space. This is where I'm storing my suitcase, up against the wall. And you can't tell, but there's those bolsters, like bed bolsters, we just threw them onto the floor there. Now let me show you the bedding, because it doesn't bother me because I like to be cool at night. But it is just like a thin sheet, then like a thin thermal, and then another sheet. And that's really it. But that's all I need. But Jessica's, so she needed something heavier. And it comes with a thermostat that actually has, it is a very good thermostat actually. You've got, like, because it's so flipping cold today, I've got the heat on, but then you can turn it to your temperature, and it got really hot fast because I had it on like 78 and unbreathable, so I dropped it down to 70. But old school thermostat, but those are the best, right? Just these two pictures in the wall. It looks like there was a picture here. I don't know if when they repainted they took it down, or someone took a souvenir. We're using the lamps as storage for sunglasses and some necklaces. And the only window is the tiny little balcony doors. They're little, only one's working. I think the other one is still shut. So it's locked up at the top. So when you leave, you want to lock that. And then it also locks down at the bottom. And if at nighttime you didn't want this much light, these do shut. So you could have a complete darkened room if you wanted to. So I'm going to take you onto the balcony. It's raining today as well. Today's Fat Tuesday, and it sort of is a bummer, but, what are you going to do? It's traditional to hang your beads on your railing, so we went ahead and did that. And then there's the pool. And then the downstairs courtyard. And we're at the end of the building. And we're on level 3. It is so cold. Looking out, I think 2 couples in this room might, I guess you guys have to get along pretty well. It might be a little bit too small, but with girls, we can do whatever we want to in front of everybody, so it's not a big deal. So we don't need all the privacy, but there is a lack of privacy in this room just because, the bathroom, changing room, or, this area is open. The only place you could privately change is in this, and I'm telling you, it's tiny. Like, that's it. So, shut the door. Here's your toilet, and it's just like, 2.5 tiles wide. 1, 2, 3, 4 of my feet, and I'm size 7.5 shoe. But anyways, that's the Hotel St. Marie. I'm pretty happy with it. Downstairs is a cafe where they have pressed juices. So I'm on juicing right now. So in the morning I get a pressed juice. And then they also have a cafe with, coffee shop type thing with some tiny, like a small amount of pastries. And then there's a bar. And all that is also street accessible. So if you were to just want to come by and we're on Toulouse Street, something to that effect. You could pop in here to have, a latte or something, and then the bar, and then there's also an on-site restaurant. We had breakfast there this morning. It was pretty good. What else? The ice bucket, the ice it's located on the first floor near where you go to do valet, and there's also a drink machine down there too, but also right across the street around the corner is a little service, not a grocery store, but convenient, a little convenience store where you can get stuff. So we got Red Bulls there, and it's just a little tiny grocery store if you needed that. What else? Again, Bourbon Street's just one street over. We're on the corner of it, but we're on the back side, so we walk. We don't have to hear all the noise. And we're just around the corner from Satan's Sinners. That's where we went to dinner last night. And, I don't know, maybe 4 blocks from Hard Rock Cafe down Bourbon Street. And I think very close to Canal Street. I mean, you can Google